you guys don't have the most tangible of fears. You there, the red one.
Hmm.
What do you fear?
You gotta not judge me if I tell you.
I won't judge you. There was a kid who once.
That's true.
I'll be completely honest with you. There was a kid one time who told me that his biggest fear was sweater vests.
Okay, well, I don't like ice. I'm afraid of ice.
Really?
And the
Yeah, you're from the infernal
color
blade?
purple. What? No. Just because my father got frozen into a slimesicle, and that shit just has been ingrained in my mind, and now I just can't stand ice. Yeah. Terrible stuff that is.
Well, I can say that there are a way to combat similar things.
Mm.
What's your happiest memory?
It's got to be when I was going through the caves of Dara, and we were chopping down the undead. Oh, it was the deceased empire remnants and all that. I could go on about that. That was a good one. A good old deceased
Really
empire.
interesting.
I find my pride and happiness in battle and combat. I'm a weirdo. It's strange. I told you not to judge.
Well, then you might be lucky, my friend.
Hmm?
Well, when we have to go to battle with this thing, you'll be happy the whole time, eh?
Oh, I mean, tell me with a good time now. I mean,
it's how you deal with the
been in a
Koshmar.
good fight in a while now. Well then.
You deal with the Koshmar by being happy, by making sure he can't eat at your fears.
Okay.
And it really has to be your happiest moment, your truly happiest. The kid that was lying to me at one time, he told me in particular that his fear was whenever he ate candy. I gave him some candy when we went there, that his happiest memory should be based around that then. And that his biggest fear, well, you don't want to have to deal with the Koshmar when someone's biggest fear is a dragon, I'll tell you that.
Damn. Yeah, well. Does it just... okay. Never heard about this kind of fear-eating mechanic. That's cool.
They're quite far out. I've chased this thing across the entire world. I left Dacia. I went to the grand city of Niceet at one point, up into the swamps above it. Tracked it going down into Dormus. Went all the way to Yariel, the Redorvar. Crossed down through Sinkai and made my way into the Alderdon. Pushed it away from Ukrithel as it was trying to escape that way. The more I push it south, the more it keeps getting worried. Now we're as far south as we could possibly go.
I see.
And even though I love hearing your stories and writing about them, maybe we should, Oh, I see a raised hand in the ground.
Right there, right next to you. What's your question?
The way these... Oh, wait.
Barks. Sorry, my coughs sound like barks sometimes.
It's fine.
You there, as I was saying, don't be shy. What's your question?
Oh, okay. I was wondering, well, I don't know how to phrase this well, but like, are they created by cluster or manifestation of fear? Or do they occur naturally?
I don't know. I don't care. I just want the thing dead.
I'm actually fascinated about learning about these things. If you care to share with me sometime.
I'll share what I can. You there, raising your hand. Where? I swear I saw it pop up.
Back here.
Back there. You there. No.
Yeah.
If we're supposed to be killing this thing, do you know of any weaknesses? I know you've been unsuccessful in actually killing it, but perhaps your 6 years worth of experience means you might know something it doesn't like, per se.
Happy memories. Truly happy memories. Your happiest. When you are at your happiest, you're not afraid. What's your fear? Tell me.
I have many fears. And the more tangible, I have issues.
What's your most tangible fear? That's what it goes after.
Wardens, most likely. I'm working on it.
Wardens. Not heard of this creature.
It's this really creepy creature that comes from the ground.
I don't have problems with all of them, just a few.
Just a
The
big
more violent ones.
And what's your happiest memory?
Hard one. Most often, spending time with my friends, sitting up on a giant statue with my fiance. Just
What did you
spending
talk
time
about?
with those who I love. All sorts of things and nothing all at once. Happenings of
Good.
joy.
Remember the words that your friend said. Remember the feeling of the wind as you sat on that statue. The chord of it. Remember every single piece. Remember how much happy it makes you. Because that's how you save yourself, truly. You there. I want to ask the question before then. What's your biggest fear?
I would guess my biggest fear is for my body to shatter.
Shatter. And what's your happiest memory?
Does it count if it was like shattered immediately a few seconds later?
If it was your biggest of happiness within your entire life, as long as you don't let yourself remember the shattering, then yes.
Well, the happiest moment would be the moment I thought my mother and father were in the next room, but they weren't, and it was 1,000 years
Don't remember
later.
that part. Cut that part out of your memory. Remember what you felt like when you heard them in the next room. Remember what it felt like, the feelings coming forth to yourself as you approached. Remember that feeling as you got there. Don't remember everything else. That will make it much harder for you. You there, raising your hand. Question. Speak.
Yes, so this creature, it can take form of any bear. Could it even
I
take
apologize, dear. I'm not really able to hear you all that well.
Is it possible for it to change into even a concept?
Concepts are difficult. Tangibility, if you really do have a tangible fear, well, it has a much easier time with that. Crowds, you can have a hard time working with as well. You know, trying to remember, absorb so many fears. What's yours? What's your
Well,
most tangible fear?
the king.
Do
Oh.
you guys have a rough king here?
Oh.
All
Not
right.
exactly.
Oh,
All right,
He's
then.
he's just really intimidating, I guess. That's the
Okay,
best.
well, I've been in lands of tyrants. I've never seen a group all laughing before we come in. Be underneath a tyrant.
I think we
And
all
you
laugh at
there,
our own trauma to not be phased by this.
and you there, what's your happiest memory?
Spending time with Denarian.
Is that an Arium? I don't know
Yes.
anyone here.
Yes, that he is Denarian.
All right, then. Well, then constantly remember the conversations you've had with him. Remember his shockingly red eyes and very red beard. Remember the apron. Yes, you there, raising your hand.
Question. What if you do not fear at all?
Well, then you're lucky. If you truly feel no fear, either you're lucky, you're like he said, you're cursed, or you're just jaded.
Or you're dead.
Or that.
So do you truly have no fear? You there, right there?
Yes, I gave up my fear to the Mire to become a warlock to his lordship, the Lord of Rot.
All right then. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I have no idea what
Basi-
That
it
is
it's a
the
It's a
that's the
fae that came
first
by.
time I've okay. That's a new problem that you guys gotta deal with.
You
It sounds
have
like a
no
great
idea.
story.
I'm here chasing one thing.
That's a
Well-
whole other story. It's
If you'd like to know more about the fae, come visit my shop. We have info there.
Maybe it's an idea to have the people who raise their hand do a step forward as well, so it's easy
Yes,
for us
if
to
you
see
have
them.
questions, step forward. Yes, you there, walking. Speak.
Hi. Hello. So I have a very, very quick question. What would happen if one's fear was not having a home?
Is that your most tangible fear?
I mean, I have two big ones. It's bears and not having a home.
It'll probably
So,
be a bear. I'll be honest with you. But it would be kind of sad if I've never seen this one. But I'm imagining now, like you walk forward and you see a bear, but the bear is surrounded by rubble, no home, homeless bear.
A bear wrapped in blankets, homeless bear.
What's your name, dear?
Me? Oh,
Yes.
I'm my Stacia, if you want to be formal about it.
My Stacia, good name. Good name.
I once met a man
What's
afraid of
your happiest-
apologies.
What's your happiest memory?
Walking into the Golden Kingdom for the first time.
Good. Remember that every time. Remember what it felt like, because I'm going dirt, sand. What was it underneath you as you approached?
We had walked up the stairs and went into this from this desert up the stairs and then past the Sphinx called Ashanti, and he was nice. I gave him a sword and some gold, and he really liked me for it, and he gave me a ring, and it was nice.
Good. Remember the feeling of the ring as you put it on your hand for the first time.
It was a ring of wishes. I used it to save the city. I'm happy about that.
That's too much for me. You there? You step forward. Do you have a question? Yes. Yes, it will. Everybody has something deep in their subconscious. Truly. You have a happy memory, however. Well, neither of those I recommend you might stay away when we actually go to capture this thing.
Oh, we're gonna go capture the thing today.
Not today. I have to scout out these lands more. I have to figure out more of where it ended up. Going to
Okay.
run around, search places. I've never been here. Remember, questions, step forward, step forward. You there, I think I saw your hand raised for a while. What's your name?
I go by New as my common name.
Good. What do you fear?
Probably, I'm unsure right now. Probably something related to losing someone. My children, in fact. I have two ones I adopted, so probably losing those two.
Interesting. And what's your happiest memory?
Well, I have two. One of my children were becoming postmasters in Soleo, so we were having a meeting, and that was a pretty happy time. And then me and my buddy horse riding around, being all nice.
Oh.
Very lovely. Love them.
Is everyone a summoner here? What's happening?
What in the magic?
Oh, this horse is special. It could break the laws of physics. So.
I see, I see.
They're
Well-
enchanted name tags.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right then.
We
You
we
just
should
use
go and
race
get
mod.
one of those.
Oh, dude, we could have used those quite ages ago, actually.
I have an
You know
Yeah.
how much
extra one you
money
can
I,
have if you'd like.
you know how much money I've spent on horses
Or on boats.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap
or
here.
on boats. Like 40 or 50 platinum by this point.
Oh my, that's way too much. Yeah, these
Where?
cost like 32
Well, it's been
silver.
6 years of horses.
But let's move on, shall we, to the next group?
Yeah, absolutely. You there? I saw you had a question. What's your question?
Oh, me? Yeah.
Yes, you there, directly. Person I'm looking at, staring at.
I wanted to know, with this creature, even though despite you've escaped your fear in the past, would it still look right into you, into your past, and know the fear that you're running away from?
Step forward. Come closer. Much closer. Come on, don't be shy. I know I'm new
Hug.
here, but I'm trying to give you the fear of God. No, um, I'll be completely honest with you. It reads over your spirit, your emotions. Some myths have said it might read over your soul, but I've met many who, in my time, have sold that away and still had to deal with this creature. I don't know what it reads directly, but I know that if you have even a tinge of fear in your heart, even if you believe you've escaped your fear, it will find you, get you. And like so many kids that I have seen while hunting this thing, it will kill you.
I see.
What's your name?
Bellatrix Hibbins.
And what's your happiest memory?
I guess my happiest memories have to do with alchemy. I have a passion for it.
Good. Right, you can step back now. People with questions, remember, step forward, step forward. You there, what's your name?
I'm Jacob, sir.
Jacob. Interesting. What do you fear?
There are unfortunately a few things.
What's your
but
biggest one?
I guess someone from the past coming after me.
I see. Who?
Someone I know before I came here, but they don't know that I'm still around, so nothing to worry about, I suppose, but
You have a name. It's important, and I'll say this to the entire crowd, it's important that you're open with your fear, that you know your fear. That way, if other people end up seeing it while they're with you, they'll be able to pull you away from it.
his
You have a
name
name.
his name is Edenir.
Engineer. Interesting. And
Pirate.
what is your happiest memory, Jacob? Fills you with joy every time you think of it.
I guess just new friends and family that I made here and helping people.
You guys
Helping.
have good happiness, good things to rely on.
I guess I have a question as well.
Ask it, please.
What if the happy memory is not enough? Curiosity has me.
Well, then hope that someone stabs it before it gets you.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Questions? Step forward.
The one on the raft has been moving slowly forward more and more.
Yeah, but we already asked him. Well, I guess not really. You there? You said your name was what? Sahiro, something like that. What's your question?
I was gonna say my fear.
Please do. Please do. What's your biggest fear?
Having to kill one of my ex-students.
Holy shit. That's a good one.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one, actually. I'll tell you what. And happiest memory
Especially,
then.
especially my first student, Ellen's Domino.
God damn.
Is that like a popular name here or something? Everyone sort of spoke up about that.
Just a little.
I don't think I was
Alright
around in
then.
time for that.
And what's your happiest memory?
My happiest memory?
Your happiest memory.
Me and my mom sleeping under a willow tree.
Good. Something like good. Remember the feeling of, I assume, the sun peeking through the tree. Remember the tree as it blew over you.
That's such a bad one to use.
No, I think if you think that that is your happiest memory, well, then it's a damn good thing that it
Oh
is.
no, you saying the sun because she uses a sun staff. Elms does.
Oh.
How should he know? He just got here.
Bertus,
Yeah.
this land is fucking weird.
Tell
You
us about
decided
it.
to come here. You decided it was a good idea.
I heard that there's no children here. That was pretty much my entire plan.
I don't think we see a single child here.
I hope we haven't doomed them.
I don't think we have. They're speaking good things, Bertus.
That is certainly true.
They're learning. That's good. You there? What do you fear? What's your name?
Hello, I am Spoof.
Pleasure to meet you, Spoof.
I have a question first. What
Ask
is
it.
what is fear?
Huh.
Oh.
Can I?
Sure, Bertus.
It's a feeling you get for something that you might want to run away from or will hurt you. It's something that you will not be comfortable around that might be able to kill you.
Okay,
You have one.
I have one.
What is your fear?
I would guess probably being alone and trapped.
I see. That's one I've dealt with before, actually.
Boxes.
Took me 2 weeks to find that kid. What's your happiest memory?
Ooh, I got one. Okay. There was this one day, there was a festival in Stone Bay, and there was this little shack, and they were selling food, and I got to go there with my Prince Mikey, and he ate food, and we had fun, and we talked, and it was raining, and it was nice.
I like you.
Thank
know both
you.
where your fears are, but you know both where your memories, the happiest of them, can go. I very much appreciate that.
Thank you for talking with me.
Of course. I'm trying to make sure that everybody here can be safe from this thing. You have fears, and you have memories of happiness. Step forward. Tell me them.
Can I have a question?
Step forward.
You go first.
Miss Mustacia, you have another question.
Hi. Yes.
Yes. There you are.
Sorry. It took me a second to clear my throat to speak, but so if someone is has like a positive attitude, right? And it thinks the good of everything and it, just really happy, and they'll be safe, right?
Positive people have fears too. What's your question?
That was my question. I was asking if someone was
Oh,
happy enough and really positive about everything, they could be safe.
I knew a happy-go-lucky kid in Dacia. He was a very good kid. It seems similar to yours, actually. Oh, that guy's gone. His name was Jake. Jake always seemed to be happy, always talking about something. Never really admitted his fears. Never really told them to anyone. You know what his fear was? His fear was his father. Someone he should have trusted. He never admitted that to anyone. Wouldn't even admit it to me. Just told me, I'm good. I'm alright. I'm happy. This was quite early in me hunting this thing, looking for this thing. I mourned that kid for a week. Happy people still have fears. That's why it's important that you admit them. You don't want it to get you when you're not open.
At least I admitted mine.
I know. Fears. Approach.
I
Admit.
have a question, if I may.
Please. What's your name?
I'm Asta.
Asta. Good name.
You said the creature looks like your worst nightmare, so it changes for people. Um, does it have an actual shape?
I'd like to think so. Or maybe truly its actual shape is my fear. I imagine it as this large, shadowy creature. Giant, sharp teeth. Drip. But it doesn't go to that form of. I don't see it like that often. What do you fear?
What I fear? Being all alone again.
And what's your happiest memory?
The moment I realized I had my freedom.
I see.
Like, yeah.
Anybody over here want to speak up?
I can.
Step forward. What's your name?
I'm Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Hello.
Hello.
What do you
Hi,
fear?
Daniel.
Being gutted like a fish and then drowned.
Cheese and
Oh,
crackers.
wow.
What the frick?
Well, you know what?
Holy.
You know what that is right there? It's a fucking valid fear. I tell you what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, it's your biggest, though. That's
Alright,
more
buddy.
concerning about you, actually. But Bertus. And what is your happiest memory, Daniel?
Oh. I've probably just seen other people happy. Makes me happy.
It's not good enough.
Not good enough?
What is your happiest memory? Not seeing other people happy. What made you happy? What filled you with joy? What can you remember?
Pressure.
Probably being adopted. Not the first time. That one kind of sucked. But the second time was okay.
Good.
More than okay. It was great.
That's better. Thank you. Anyone else? Step forward. You. What is your name?
Oh, my name is Axo.
Axo. I see.
I actually have a question real quick. Do you guys have like I don't know, I see you've been keeping notes. Could you by chance like send me a copy with like the stuff you guys know about these monsters? Because I would very much like to learn about them.
Bertus, as a bard, tends to keep his things quite close, don't you,
Ah.
Bertus?
I do, but I'm sure that I can send once I publish this awesome story the book to here.
Ah, okay. All good then. What are these things called again?
It's the Koshmar.
The Koshmar.
Koshmar. Koshmar. The Koshmar.
Koshmar. Okay. Alright. Thank you.
Step back forward.
Oh.
What do you fear?
I don't want to say it's dumb.
No
We don't
fear
judge.
is dumb. Axo.
Tap dancing foxes in top hats.
Accurate.
That's horrifying.
Foxes shouldn't be wearing top hats. They belong on the ground with 4 legs.
And they should not be tap dancing. I understand.
I know. It's
But past
terrifying.
that, what's your happiest memory? I hope it's not tap dancing pandas.
Oh, heavens, no. It's when my favorite customer came into my bookshop when I was feeling down and started saying how much they loved my shop. It made me really happy.
You have a bookstore?
Yeah, it's so small. Off subject. But yeah.
Who else? Step forward. What the? You guys have undead
We're all
here.
good. We're all good.
What the? Oh boy.
Two
It's all
people,
good.
not an army.
Don't worry, everyone's armed to the teeth.
Oh, we
Yep.
strap. We strap.
Yeah. I have a
Everyone's
book.
carrying. at
Why do I
least,
feel
like, 3
stronger? What
weapons.
was that?
Oh, someone just farted some magic
Oh,
dust.
that'd be me.
Don't worry about it.
It's
I
okay if it
see.
smells. It's natural.
You step forward. What's your biggest fear?
Being abandoned.
Who are you? What's your name? You with magic.
Eric Rose.
Eric. I see.
He's a cool dude.
And what's your happiest memory?
So cool.
He's a good
Got married.
and a good husband.
Good. You can step back now. It's good to hear from you, Eric. You have another question? You there?
Yes. Do horses have fear?
I sure as fuck hope not.
Well, that's
You
good.
there?
'Cause
You were
I think
trying
they're
to
scared of
step up
rattlesnakes.
too. Who are you? Seymour, I see. What do you fear, Seymour? Chronomancy. That's a good one. I don't know if they preach that here, but you know, and Bertus, you've heard me say this before, chronomancy only fixes problems that chronomancy causes.
Ooh.
It's a pretty well-known fact, actually. Trying to turn back time, it's rough. It's almost like trying to take a happy memory from someone. Speaking of, what is your happiest memory, Seymour? Your 7th birthday. Good. It's a very tangible, happy memory. Something you can look to. Anybody else? Step forward, step forward. It's important that you're open about these things.
Get ahead
Would you
to your
like some
left, I think.
food?
What was that?
I think
This
here's one. Yeah.
What is your question? Well, that's simple, actually. Who are you? What's your name? Holy. Your happiest memory. You know it's your happiest memory because it's the one that makes you smile every time you think about it. It's the one that gives you a warm feeling deep in your soul, deep in your spirit, when you know what you're dealing with. Your happiest memory. Well, I'll be completely honest with you. It's your happiest memory because it's when you are in your biggest time of trouble. When you are in your worst moment. It's what you use to pull yourself away, to keep going, to have will. I heard the land of Kara. Well, I heard it's a land where gods come to die. I've also heard it's a place where those who have the most willpower, well, where they tend to be. That's why I coming here would be good to get memories, to get people who are at their happiest. What is your biggest fear, Goalie? Disappearing. And what is your happiest memory? Simple, but it's good. Good. Good that you know that every time your worst fear comes forward, every time you push yourself in this moment. Remember the feel of grass, the feel of the morning dewdrops falling off of it beneath your feet, beneath your hand. Remember the feelings of that. It's very simple. Miss Bellatrix, do you have something more to say? You keep approaching.
Oh, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to ask a second question.
Ask away.
But I wanted to know about this creature. If what if this creature is in an area with a bunch of people? Will it show everyone's fear at the same time? I don't know if I heard this earlier.
It will
So
either try to lock on to somebody. It will try to
I believe
lock
I can
on.
fly. I believe I can fly.
However, in the big crowds, you might try to find what could be universal. A fear for the entire crowd. Miss Bellatrix, remind me, what did you fear?
someone in my past.
Ooh, names. Those are important. The reason why we are saying this, why we are pushing this forward, is so that if there are names of people that other people, when we hunt this creature, don't recognize, that they can pull you away.
Hmm.
Ooh,
I
what
used
do you
to
fear?
someone from a group I used to be forced to grow up in. My previous cult leader. My former cult leader.
If you don't want to give a name, that's fine.
I don't.
But it's important that you do.
It's been a while.
Alright then. Anybody else? There's been a few of you that have been silent. Support. You there in the back with the red hair.
What about me?
Who are you?
You may refer to me as Declan Domhall.
I may indeed, Declan Domhall. What do you fear?
Nothing comes to mind, really.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You don't fear foxes and top hats tap dancing?
Oh gosh.
Not really. I raise an eyebrow to the thought.
I
But
would
nothing-
also raise an eyebrow. What's your happiest memory then? If you don't know your fear, it will.
Say I'm pulling a lot out of that basket. I think my happiest memory comes from the day that I was needed most. A good sense of community. A lot of people will remember that day.
Good. You there, with the rainbow-colored hair like that of the sky after a good day.
Hi.
Who are you?
Rain Mosswet.
Makes so much sense.
Fitting name for fitting hair.
Quite.
It's very pretty hair.
What do you feel, Rain? Hopefully not water.
No. Being sacrificed. And also volcanoes.
I really, Bertus? I really hope that this thing does not try to make a volcano.
I fear for the beautiful city.
I
Imagine.
fear for any land where a volcano will make it some. I don't personally fear volcanoes, but I'll be so real. That just would suck.
It really would.
I know what.
I mean, I grew up in the Nether. I could show you all how to survive in a volcano.
What's your happiest memory?
The first thing that comes to mind is going on a picnic with my sibling and my daughter, and going on top of a mountain with my daughter and speaking into the wind to Aloris.
Good. That's a good one.
What are your fears? The both of you.
I was waiting for someone to ask for that.
I've been waiting to get noticed.
You want to start?
Sure. Honestly, I had this question asked by Galad as well when I joined him on this adventure. My
Never
biggest
proud.
fear is to see my family be murdered in front of me and to be left with nothing.
You want to tell them
Damn.
your happiest memory too? But share everything, eh?
Yes, yeah, of course. My happiest memory is sitting at night by a campfire, reading the stories I told to the people that I met on my travels, and to see them smile by the stories.
Aw.
And you asked me my biggest fear. To be honest
to know
with
what you
you,
fear.
my biggest fear doesn't apply anymore, actually. Years ago, I got an enchanted hairband I wear. I'll take off the hat so you can see it. There you are. I have it enchanted with, well, that enchantment magic. It replays my happiest memory. constantly, so I never forget it.
Is it hard to focus for you?
I have to. I've no choice but to focus.
Yeah, but like
My
you don't have to.
happiest memory was sitting down with my sister, eating a bowl of soup with her. We were talking about our day. She was telling me her plans. She was going to go into the arena. There was a very powerful person coming by. And then she was going to see if she could make her way and get a glimpse of the Garden of Glass. I told her to be careful. I gave her some money for a cookie. She brought me back too. She had won a bet with one of her friends, made double the money back. And she used it to buy 2 cookies, and we sat there, laughing by the campfire. I ate half my cookie, and then I gave her the other half, and I saw her smile. That was 2 weeks before she died. And even if I beat this thing, I wouldn't want to forget that. I can't afford to forget what I need to fight for. You all should have these similar things. Anyone else?
To
No.
your right. To your right, people. Yeah.
Ah, step forward. You there. What's your name? Flint. What do you fear? Isolation. Common one. What's your happiest memory? Tell me. Good. You there with the white streak of hair. What is your name?
Donovan.
Donovan. I see. What do you fear, Donovan?
Myself.
Holy, that's a... Come here, Donovan. Step forward.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Outside of these lands, I don't know if there's any such thing here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Outside of these lands, there is a thing known as therapy. Go get it.
Wow.
We don't have that here.
There's a
Ooh,
lot to
business
unpack here,
idea.
I'll be honest with you.
Quite a lot to unpack there. You feel yourself.
Yes.
Right then. And what's your happiest memory?
When someone I cared about hugged me for the first time.
Good. Remember their name. Remember everything about them. The color of their hair. The feeling. You there, back there, standing so far away from the crowd. Yes, you with the stylish shirt. Step forward. Who are you?
I'm Anagari Grantham.
What do you feel, Tanagori Grantham?
I fear a lot.
Think
Who's
of the
a
biggest
lot?
one, the most tangible one.
Tangible. Okay. All my family getting slaughtered in front of me.
You guys have a lot of problems, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
My dude, you haven't even seen half of them.
Tanagori.
Welcome to Kara.
What's your happiest memory?
I would say joining the Granthams.
Grantham.
Yeah,
Alright then.
it's a family, my family.
Good. Bertus, I think we need to be off soon. We need to be looking, scouting.
I think so as well, but it's very important to find him before he finds others.
Everybody who came here today, thank you so much for your curiosity in the Koshmar. And in the coming days, hopefully by the end of this week, we capture that bastard for once.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hope
Once you're
you all
done.
come together on those days as well. And with that, I will be on my way. I don't know the laws here in these lands about being so close together. But the thing is, well, I'll say this. Wherever you go in these coming days, it does not matter. But you can't stay here. Good day. Let's go, Bertus.
There you are. He knows the
Goodbye.
already.
Bye-bye.
You have the
Come to
boat.
the insider for info if you want,
I have enough
or
silver
drop
for a
off
soliciting
info.
charge.
Okay, gotta stop. I'm getting dizzy.
Oh.
Let's go, Bertus.
I
Away!
could do this for hours. Pleasure dancing with you.
You too. You're a very nice dancer.
Same to you. We should do it more often. I live in Stewart's Cross. Come visit sometime.
Will do.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Ooh, that